Hello, and welcome everyone to Foundations of Technology. I am your teacher, Mr. Menchikov. You can call me Mr. M for short. And if you're watching this video, then you likely missed our first day or wanted to go back and take a look once again, make sure you didn't miss anything. In either case, let's go ahead and get through what we talked about today. Now, the purpose of these videos is to go over just the content that was covered in class each day. There will be no discussion or activities attached to these, so it is not a good alternative for attending our live Zoom sessions. You are missing out on activities and projects by coming here and not attending our live sessions. So please, if you are watching this and you missed our first class, shoot me an email so we can get in touch and I can make sure you're not missing anything. Without further ado, let's get through it. We discussed our portal, first of all. It's important that you guys are able to navigate this website because we'll be using it for all of our work throughout the semester. Here you'll find a little greeting, and underneath of it are useful links that you can use to navigate to where you need to go. In particular, these three here take you to our live Zoom classes that are held on different days depending on your period. So make sure you press the correct period for when you need to attend. Right below it is This Week at a Glance. Here I will include a short blurb about what we're doing and try to link any relevant assignments. This is by no means going to be comprehensive. You can't just look at this and say, oh, I know everything about this week, but it should give you a pretty good general idea of what we're up to. In fact, this week we're going to do 2 icebreaker activities, and there's a link already up for the one that we did today. Class overview contains the syllabus, which I'll go over in just a second. About your teacher is a very helpful link. Here you'll find some beautiful photos of me, but more importantly, some contact information. The best way to reach me is through this email address. Please feel free to use it. If you have any questions or concerns at any point, I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I typically reply within the same day. If you email me on a weekend, unfortunately, I will not respond to you until the following Monday. I try to disconnect on the weekends for the purposes of my sanity. Let's go back and take a look at our syllabus. So what are we about this year? This is an interactive hands-on class. It's going to be a little bit trickier with the COVID situation, but we will make the best of it. There will still be things you're going to be doing with your hands. There'll be some materials going out for you to work with. There's also going to be online manipulatives that we'll use in place of real-life ones. The course is an outline of all things technology. We'll be looking at various kinds of tech, from really old stuff and historical contexts to cutting edge things and how is new technology developed. We're going to discuss various disciplines of engineering and things such as testing, advertising, marketing, systems, problem solving, general engineering trends, and so on and so forth. It's going to be a jam-packed full class of various information, and it should be pretty fun, I hope. Our grading will be divided into 2 categories. This 90-10 system, milestones and checkpoints are going to be 90% of your grades, and participation in practice will be 10%. This 10% are very binary grades. You either get all the points or you get none of the points. You either did something or you did nothing. Very straightforward. These 90% are all going to be graded for correctness. Now, I'm a big believer in allowing you to fix your mistakes. I think that's how you learn best. So I guarantee you at some point you will get something wrong. You should not say, oh, I got that wrong, and then let it go. You should instead come back and fix your work. There will be a clear avenue outlined for you how to do that. I will be going over some of that on our next meeting day on Thursday. But you should not let your grades be low. If your grades are low, you can bring them up in this class, and you need to do that. So make sure you are aware of how you're doing in the class, and you are taking advantage of those opportunities to make things up. Attendance is important. Please, once again, if you're not attending our live sessions, shoot me an email. Let's work it out. My email is right here, as well as the emails of other instructors who teach this class. All right. Now, what else did we do today? We also, in addition to going over the syllabus, completed a short icebreaker activity. If you weren't there, you missed it, but it's not too late for you to complete it and get credit. Now, if you do this, you need to shoot me an email. I will not look back on this document unless you tell me to. What you need to do is you can open up this activity either through modules or through the front page, as you just saw me do. This is it right here. It explains what to do. You're going to open up the appropriate PowerPoint slide for your period, and you're going to create a short blurb about you. This is to help us get to know each other. I think it's really important to build interpersonal relationships. Now more than ever, then we can't be in the same room. We need to take steps to reach out towards each other so we can collaborate more effectively and make the most of our time. On your slide, please put your preferred name, a quote that motivates or speaks to you, a series of images that describe your interests, hobbies, aspirations, goals, anything else that you'd like to share, and an image of one technology that is your favorite. Please do not put your cell phone or your laptop. Those are, I understand, hugely impactful and really relevant technologies right now, but make it something more interesting than that. If you'd like to take a look at my example here, my name is Mr. Menchikov, or Mr. M for short. I have a quote here by John Joseph Powell. My favorite book is The Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. It's a really fantastic read. Highly recommend it. I play a lot of video games. This is a character from a video game. If you can name which one, you might get a brownie point. My favorite food is sushi. I love kayaking and being outside. I love rock climbing. It's one of my passions. I used to be a rock climbing instructor for a long time before I became a teacher. And my favorite technology is soap. Now, soap is really cool. It really revolutionized the way that we live our lives. It increased our life expectancy. It made medicine possible the way it is now. And we often don't think of it as a technology, but it most certainly is. Soap doesn't just come out of nowhere. It doesn't fall from the sky. Someone had to come up with it, engineer it, think it through, manufacture it, and now it's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. We see it all the time, and we give it no thought. The best technologies are just like this. They're all around us, and we often neglect them, but they're there. That concludes our lecture. Please make sure that you do get in touch with me if you were not in class, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much.